prepared to die for their cause. How do you legislate against that? How do you combat that?
It is difficult, and this is something the world is dealing with. It is indeed, as you identify, hard to legislate against such massive hatred and people who have this perversion of Islam that leads them to support Islamic State and to have a view that somehow there is some reward for them. There is not. They are evil. We need to make sure that we do whatever is within our powers. Now that means education. It means as well stamping out, calling out evil when we see it, and we'll continue to do so, not just as a government, but as a nation as well.
So fast-tracking your response to the Siegel report, what priorities are there? What are you prioritising your response to?
Well, I met with Gillian Siegel again yesterday. I've spoken with her daily. We're continuing to work through a whole range of the measures in the Siegel report, of course, on anti-Semitism we are already implementing. If there's a need for as well to examine, this isn't a set and forget report. This is something that will be an evolving position. Anti-Semitism has been around for a long period of time. Many nations, such as the United States, have had special envoys in anti-Semitism for a long period of time. My government is the first to appoint one. Gillian Siegel is doing an extraordinary job. We'll continue to engage with her on an ongoing basis, including any lessons that arise from this atrocity.
But can you call out specific priorities in your response? Can you call out any specific priorities?
We'll call all of the legislative responses required. If we need to do something more about hate speech, for example, we have outlawed hate speech that can lead to violence. If we need to examine them, if there's a need to strengthen them, we're certainly up for whatever is necessary.
Incredible acts of heroics during this attack play out, some ultimately giving the ultimate sacrifice with their life, trying to do that. What does that show about people rising up in these times? And some of them were refugees coming over here and had founded a life in Australia.
Well, I pay tribute to Boris and Sophia Gurman, who Boris attacked one of these terrorists as he got out of the car, and that caused Mr. and Mrs. Gurman, who've been married for 60 years, to lose their life. To Reuben Morrison, who threw bricks and took action to try and stop this occurring, also murdered by these terrorists. These are Australian heroes, just as Ahmed El Ahmed, who I was able to meet with yesterday, is an Australian hero. Our thoughts are with him today because he is undergoing surgery today on his injuries. Our thoughts are also with the families of funerals that will begin today. I met with Rabbi Eli's family yesterday. They are going through an extraordinarily difficult time. Rabbi Eli was clearly much loved in the community, not just by his family as well. And I think all Australians' thoughts and hearts are with those families as they go through farewelling their loved ones.
What do you say to victims' families and to Jewish leaders who say your government hasn't done enough to fight anti-Semitism?
I say that the battle against anti-Semitism has been around for a long period of time. We've called out and will continue to call out. We'll work with the community. I had discussions with community leaders last night. We'll do whatever's necessary to work with the community to stamp out the scourge of anti-Semitism, of which we have seen a rise in Australia and around the world since October 7, but we've also seen anti-Semitism be around for a long period of time. It's one of the elements that have fed into the perverse extremist ideology that is Islamic State that led to this whole idea of a caliphate and leads to hatred and leads to violence as well. Thank you very much. Thank you.